Paul Thomas from Total Country Bob FM, sitting here with Dr. Mark Lobanoff, and let's talk pricing a little bit, Doc. Is it okay if I call you Doc?
Sure.
Nice, love that. We were talking the other day about how you guys do your pricing, and it kind of reminded me of a story of a friend of mine. We had this destination wedding a couple years ago, and the all-inclusive package was like $1,000, okay? Of course, I got my buddy who's gonna save some money, and he starts deciding he's gonna fly to 3 different airports and then do this whole thing. He ends up spending twice as much money because he's trying to do it the El Cheapo route. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the beach with my all-inclusive wristband, you know, having a Mai Tai or something like that. Talk to me about pricing in this industry and what you guys do.
You know, we really set the price for what we think is fair. We have the very latest technology. You're getting the best care by a surgeon who's fellowship trained. We want to provide that top level of service and technology, but we still keep the prices at a very average, very reasonable level. We oftentimes will get questions from patients. We'll sometimes see these crazy ads for $6.99 an eye for LASIK, and they'll come in and they'll say, well, Mark, you know, why are they offering it so cheaply?
Exactly.
And the reason is, first of all, a lot of that's a bait and switch scheme. So you see this published price, and it sounds great. You call them on the phone, they really won't quote you that price again. And then if you show up, they'll say, well, you have some astigmatism, or you're a little more nearsighted than that price will cover, so we're going to charge you more. They won't include the eye drops, so you have to go use your own prescription, your own cash to buy the eye drops, the medications. A lot of times they won't cover any enhancement policy, so if the vision changes years later, you're going to pay full price again. And a lot of them, the surgeons don't even live in the state of Minnesota. They're flown in from different states, so your surgeon does a surgery, that same night they're 3 states away, so if there's a problem or issue, it can be a little tough to get in touch with the person who actually did it.
So you're basically you're just paying more for every stage more you have to do. It's like, oh, I want the extra this, I want this, or I want the better technology. You have to continue to pay more for it.
Exactly. So they'll offer some really cut rate price, but then they won't say, well, this is for the older technology, and if you want the newer all laser LASIK, we're going to charge more for that. And if you want this safety feature, they're going to charge more. The way I looked at it is, if my parents came in or my neighbor came in, and they do, I'm going to treat them with the very best equipment that I've got. I'm not going to try to sell them something that's not quite as good. So every patient at North Suburban Eye, every patient gets the best laser, the best LASIK, because I think everybody deserves the best results.
And you're talking about somebody's eyes here. This is an important thing. Why would you not give somebody the best opportunity?
That's my feeling. I mean, eyesight is precious. You really don't get a second chance to go back and try to redo it. So we want to make sure that we're using the best equipment, we're taking the best care of our patients. We think our price reflects that. It's a fair price, and quite frankly, once you add up the cost of contacts and glasses and solutions and exams, once you pay for LASIK, generally you make that cost up in about 4 or 5 years.
And you have financing options as well.
We do, because we understand not everybody's going to be able to come up with the money all at once, so we can break up this cost over 2 years with no interest.
Interest-free financing, great opportunities. See, again, make the decision today. If you're nervous about it, if you're anxious, give them a call here at North Suburban Eye Specialist. Get in touch with Dr. Mark Lobanoff. He's changed my life forever, and he can do the same for you.